Hey, what is going on? I am finally on. Holy shit. If you're on, say hi in the comment section. It's your boy Chris here at Hertastic Reviews. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I know I'm late to the live stream. Sorry. We had some technical issues. It's been a busy day, but I'm here. And we're here to talk about movies. Can I be seen clearly? Can you guys see me? Hello. If you can see me, say hi. If you don't, then I guess you're wasting your time on here. Am I coming through okay? It says there's one participant, but I'm guessing it's going to be me. Let's see. Wow, I just got an update on myself that I'm live. Is anyone on here? Can anybody see me? Hello. I'm wondering if anyone can see me. Bummer. Thought this was going to work. Hello. Can anyone see me in the comments? Hello. That ought to make me look a little better. Hello, can anyone see me? I gotta get better with this live stream stuff, I swear. Maybe there wasn't enough hype for this live stream. Granted, I am like Phil, can you see me, guy? Can you hear me clearly? Okay, I guess you're the first one there. There's none of my other people who usually come on for the live stream to watch aren't here, I guess. What up, Lucas? Here's the thing. I'm late as fuck to this live stream. Like I said, it was gonna be at 9. It's like 9:25, and I'm already late. Oh man! But we are going to be talking about some top 5 best movies. Here's the thing about the top 5 tonight. We're going to just talk about random top 5s, and I'll let you all who are in the comments like give me top 5s to talk about on the spot. That's basically what we're going to be doing tonight. I think it'll be kind of fun. And then you can slowly watch me descend into madness because I deserve it. I wasn't posting anything all week, not on the podcast, not on the channel, nothing. Real quick, though, I'm going to send a link over to some of my lads. You should be sharing this with your friends, too, if you want a good laugh. Let's see what happens if I do this. Anything good happening with anyone today, at least? I'm exhausted. Got some shitty music playing in the background. Lucas, I am drinking Winking Owl wine. It is White Zinfeld. This is $2.50 wine. If you know anything about me and this channel, we don't spend money on alcohol. We spend money on Blu-rays. How's the picture quality looking? On my end, it looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie. But I'm curious how it's looking on your end. Danny, yo, what's up, guy? I do not want to buy that limited edition Donnie Darko. Miss me with that. Okay, here's, if you like Donnie Darko, I respect that, but here's the thing. How often are you going to watch Donnie Darko? There's like 3 different cuts. And Phil, I know you've been watching Melville films, dude. Like, Catch up, dude. I need to see like 2 more of his, and I think I'm just about complete on his collection. Yeah, a lot better than the last time. How's the music in the background? Is it coming out clearly or is it too low? I can turn it up. I can change it. Any requests? You know how it is here. Chris from Film Stocked. Here's the thing. Chris has been too good of a friend. I need to get organized like him and get this channel back going and start collabing, man. Like seriously, like I've been when you go back to work and you've been like gone for a bit and you come back to work, it just hits you like a freight train. It really does. And like that motivation just is gone because you come home and you're just so tired. But man, I need to get back in my outreach to the community and like, be on guest spots, invite people back on the channel. The podcast has been consuming me too much, but Chris is amazing. Yes, Danny. There's a lot of really great YouTubers right now who are putting out awesome, unique content. It's not just like my shitty top fives and podcast episodes. And it's also not like just boutique collecting. There's been a lot of I wouldn't say underground because Chris is pretty big, but like there's a lot of up and comers doing such creative things on their channels. There's like one I've been watching recently. Let me see if I can find him because he was great. I actually have to pull up my YouTube app and see who I'm fucking subscribed to. But yeah. Oh shit, my bad. Who is it? Let me see if I can find him. Besides Nathan Jones, you should be subscribing to other things besides just Nathan Jones. He's great, but Zach Goller. Zach Goller is a really great YouTuber I recommend. I've been watching his stuff. He does live streams too, and it's pretty engaging. It's pretty fun stuff. So a lot of these young lads on the come up. Chris might actually be goated at this point. Wednesday live streams, holy shit, that actually could be fun. Film blogger Sam has been legit. He finally sent me a follow. I've made it. I think he has more subscribers than me, but he follows me. So I had to hit him with that follow. I need your podcast like we talked about with a certain dude. Yeah, I finally got access to Disney Plus, Chris. So that watch is coming very quick. So stay tuned. Oh man, what's people been watching lately or buying? What the Donnie Darko thing? Sus, but I get it. The Tremors set came out. I know Phil's been loving that. WandaVision. I haven't even watched it yet. I'm definitely waiting until it's all over so I can binge through it. I did that with Mandalorian, and I shot like ropes full of excitement once I was starting to binge through the Mandalorian. So WandaVision might be something that might happen soon too. Donnie Darko sus because, dude, like that movie's such a mind bender, and I think it's cool that people don't know what it's actually about or trying to say, and that's the charm of it. And it's also really long, and there's like 3 different cuts. It's a weird one. It is a genuinely terrifying movie at points, though, with the rabbit talking. That's a genuinely terrifying sequence of events that happens throughout the movie. So that's good. But a lot of the other stuff is kind of eh. Eddie, it's legit when Eddie's here. I went through the wrong pipe. Clone Wars. Dude, the Clone Wars. I kind of got into it when it was first starting out. Then I kind of like lost track of it. But the original Clone Wars animated cartoon that came out before that, 3D animated Clone Wars, was goated. That was really good. But I have been meaning to catch back up on the Clone Wars, especially when it was on Netflix. But now that it's on Disney Plus, I might have to mooch off a friend of mine just to get through all of that. But that's some good stuff. I don't think what else has been out lately. I don't know. I don't know what's been. I'm out of the loop with all this. See, that's the thing about Donnie Darko. I think it rubs people at a certain point really well. I watched it when I was like 19, I think, and I thought it was like, what is this? This is weird. But the rabbit is crazy cool. Then I watched it again. I started to kind of understand it more. And then it was one of those movies where I went on YouTube to hear like analysis of the movie. And I guess that was more of the charm of it than actually watching the movie. But there are some really good parts of Donnie Darko. I actually respect the following that movie has. I haven't seen any of the other cuts. I've only seen the theatrical. And there's some parts I don't really gel well with, but there are parts of it that's really good too. Favorite superhero? Mine is Batman. Of course, Danny reviews Batman cannot be mistaken. But for me, it's always been Superman. I grew up watching the Christopher Reeve Superman movies with my mom, 1 through 4, plenty of times. And Superman and Christopher Reeves is like legitimately like the essence of Superman and like superheroes for me. Entertaining, a little cheesy, but heartwarming and hopeful and fun action for all ages. Now, as I've gotten older, I do like Man of Steel. I'm excited for the Snyder Cut. But like that part of me, I'm not like one of those internet trolls who's like, I have to get my rated R superhero movies. But like, I also don't mind if it's rated R. But I also know this is superhero stuff. This is childhood memory stuff and nostalgia. I've been able to separate the two. But the Brandon Roth Superman and Superman Returns, I actually had his action figure, and it was a pretty damn good action figure. It looked just like him. And I watched that movie a lot growing up because it was one of the newer Superman movies to come out at the time. Yeah, it's all right. Kevin Spacey's Lex Luthor and his whole plot to sink Metropolis, I don't care for too much, but it was still a very entertaining movie for me growing up. Bon Payne, yo, what is going on? It's good to see you, dude. Pre-order Fantasia, Phil. What is Fantasia getting a new release? I'm confused on that. Stephen King, Tears of Fear. I never actually, Lucas, pinpointed those connections there. So good on you. Wow, Chris, you really dove into that. Respect, man. You're better than me. Phil likes Donnie Darko. Okay, so maybe I'm the minority here. I don't know. Swayze is so. Oh, dude, Swayze as the pedophilia teacher. That is some sus right there, but entertaining sus. Let's see here. Let's talk about some movies real quick, though. I went to Oklahoma today, and I stopped at Dollar General. Okay, I think anybody who's subscribed to this channel since day one knows what I'm about to say. Check your local Dollar Generals. They're going to have good shit there. If you're not checking out your Dollar Generals, you're missing out on some bargain essential Blu-rays. And I picked up 2 of them today. I haven't been to Dollar General in a long-ass time, but I went to one in Oklahoma, and they had a shit ton more, and I stopped at 2 more, and there's some good stuff. I just didn't want to spend the money. The things I passed up on was $2.95 Fanboys, personal favorite. I do like that movie a lot. Inside Man from Spike Lee. I haven't seen it. They wanted $5.95 for it. I think it's streaming. I'm going to hold off. I love Spike Lee. I just could not pull the trigger on that yet. And then they had Alexander from the Oliver Stone movie in its newest edition. Passed up on that. I do like that movie, but I didn't need to own it. So I said no. But I did pick up 2 things. And here are the things I picked up at a Dollar General. For $4.95. Speed, starring Keanu Reeves. I have not seen Speed, believe it or not. I've seen Point Break, and I love Point Break. But Speed is one that's been coming up often on Twitter, recommendations from friends, and I am so excited to watch this now. I think it actually goes for like $10 as a Blu-ray, but I found it here for $4.95, and I cannot wait to watch it. This was like, I was like, it's been talked about lately. If you haven't listened to my latest podcast episode on Daniel's Cobwebs, we did Best Picture of the 90s, but we did our own edition of like nominating our actual favorite movies in the 90s to see what would win. Speed came up and almost won, but I still hadn't seen Speed, so I couldn't vote for it. But now it's going to be changed. So I picked up Speed. Let's see. And then the last one I picked up was, this is a upgrade. I used to have it on DVD. I think it's at my parents' house. And here's the funny thing about this franchise. I watched the first one and loved it. I actually still enjoy the first one so much. It's such a gritty, dark movie for its time. And it's one of this director's best and a big filmography, in my opinion. And I've watched all the other sequels as well with it. And I actually personally love the next 2 sequels. The 4th one, I don't care too much for. But for Yeah, no, $5.95. The 4 film favorites of the Dirty Harry collection. Usually you can get this for about 9 to $10. I got $5.95 for all the first 4 of them. I actually love the Dirty Harry series. I think it's really entertaining. I remember to get ready for senior prom or junior prom with the big crush I had at the time. She was like all excited, text me she was getting ready and everything. And here I was. I woke up at like 8 or 9 in the morning. And I just started watching the Dirty Harry. I already saw the first one, so I watched Magnum Force and The Enforcer that morning and afternoon, and then I got ready to go to my junior homecoming or prom, whatever it was, and she got mad because I was sitting around watching movies all day. That was me in high school. I don't know. Girls liked me, and I was charming enough, and I got to watch movies all the time. So now look at me. I graduated high school, and I'm doing live streaming, talking about high school. I'm a burnout. So $5.95 for this, killer steal. And that's all I picked up. 2 things, low consumption, keep it, not minimalistic, since that's such a word lately, but entertaining enough. It's about the hunt is what it is. Let's see. After 10 years of the Disney Vault re-release, Phil, I don't know if I would pre-order that unless you absolutely love Fantasia. I personally don't care for it too much. Dude, Chris, you come down to Missouri, I'll treat you right, guy. Or if I go to Georgia, I will go there. You can show me what's going on with the Bulldogs, man. I'm not a Bulldog guy, but I want to see what it's all about over there. I want to know the culture. Dude, Angel, I know, dude. I picked up so much stuff at Family Video when it was closing. So, Angel, I picked up 31 from Rob Zombie. While We're Young, I had Tenet in my hand at one point. The Tenet from Roman Polanski I picked up. Let me grab what I picked up at Family Video. I thought I talked about it, but maybe not. Okay, here's what I picked up at Family Video. Angel, is it Angel or Angel? However, this is what I picked up: King of Staten Island for $5, and it came in a deal, I believe, with Little Women. But I picked up these 2. And then I also picked up, these were like $1.99 or something. I got like a stupid good deal on these. I got 31 from Rob Zombie, which I haven't seen. It's only Rob Zombie movie I haven't seen. While We're Young from Noah Baumbach. Absolutely love this movie. In a filmography that's near flawless. Ready Player One on 4K. No Blu-ray, but just the 4K. One of Spielberg's best, in my opinion. I've said it. Pedro Almodovar's The Skin I Live In. I haven't seen this. I don't know if I've seen this yet or not. I can't remember. No, I don't think I have. But I've been going through his filmography, and I've heard really great things. So, cheaper than streaming it. And then Roman Polanski's The Tenet. Oh, and one more. That's where you go crazy. The Irishman. Family Video has some Criterions through Netflix. And my boy Seth, shout out Seth, he picked me up The Irishman for like $9. So that was my Family Video haul before they closed down, Angel. Oh, $2, Eddie, for Speed. Nice, man. Oh, it's coming to 4K? Yeah, can't beat those cheap prices. That's right. Sure, Heath from Serial Midnight's going to say, invest in your future collection, and I get that. But a deal's a deal, man. Like $2, that's a rental right there to see it. That's even cheaper than a streaming subscription. Let's see here. Nice calves. Dude, are you making fun of my calf? Dude, come on. Don't make fun of these calves. I'm a thin boy. King of Staten Island, surprisingly good film. Phil, here's the thing. I love Pete Davidson, man. I love Pete Davidson. His movies lately have been pretty good. I haven't seen King of Staten Island yet. I've been waiting to a good time to watch with a bunch of friends if I can. Let's see. We almost got $200 worth of items there. Oh, Angel, I would love if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or something. The links are in the channel. You should follow me and let me know what you picked up for $200. I actually want to know. That would be awesome to know. So make sure you do that. I'll be checking on my phone. Let's see. I'm legit trying to drive across the country, collab in person with all the people I've met on YouTube at some point. Missouri will be a top for dude. Chris, you come here to Missouri? I'll be here. Nathan will be here. Daniel from Cobwebs. Missouri's lit, guy. Oh, Pete Davidson's stand-up special was awesome. Also, fellers and women, if you're watching, be happy if women were watching. The top 5. Let's get to the top 5s for a second. I'm literally gonna give the commenters, everyone who's watching the stream tonight, give me a top 5, and I will get to it before the battery dies and I have to replace it, and we'll continue with the live stream again. You give me a top 5, and I'll do it. That's what we're gonna do. But I have my first top 5 I wanted to go through. Also, if Mitch from the Terror Table is watching this, I fucking love you. Here's the thing. Top 5 perfect movies that aren't technically perfect, but to you, they're perfect. Does that make sense? These are movies that I think are perfect and I can't be biased about or unbiased about. These are perfect movies to me. They aren't like my all-time favorites. They're not some of the best of all time. One of them possibly you could say, but these are my top 5 perfect movies right here. These aren't my absolute top 5s of all time perfect movies. These are just top 5 perfect movies of mine. Number 1, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. There's nothing wrong with this movie at all. If anything, I want more. This movie I fucking love. Gene Wilder is the perfect Willy Wonka. I say this also because there was an announcement for a remake or prequel of Willy Wonka that's been announced. Why we're getting that, I have no idea. But I fucking love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. This is a flawless movie. I can watch anytime. I even hum this movie throughout my daily life. So, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The next one, a modern day perfect classic, Booksmart. I cannot stop watching Booksmart. I've seen this movie like 5 or 6 times since its release. That's not normal for a movie that's been this recent for me. But Booksmart does it for me every single time. I never get tired of it. It's like Some Like It Hot for me, where it's like after I watch it, I could instantly just watch it again, and I'd still love it. But Booksmart, if you haven't seen this movie, guys or ladies, watch it. I love this movie, Booksmart. Next one, another modern movie. I haven't watched it as much as Booksmart. I've seen it like 2 or 3 times since its release. Love, Simon. Have you seen Love, Simon, everyone? This is a great movie. This is an easy watch movie. This is a comfort movie. This is a meaningful movie. But man, Love, Simon, Nate Robinson, love his character in this movie. This is entertaining. It's teen drama. It's funny. It's emotional. But yeah, Love, Simon. The next one, not a big surprise here at all. The Devil's Rejects from Rob Zombie. Yeah, this is like one of my all-time favorites, but it is a perfect movie. There is nothing wrong with this movie at all. It is just absolutely divine. It's lightning in a bottle. It's a movie that shouldn't exist, but it exists, from one of the greatest auteurs of our time, I believe. And I really do mean that. And it has maybe one of the best performances in the last 20 years. And Bill Moseley, God, this movie's perfect. Also, really quick, I got to text somebody before I release my final one. But here's the final one. An American Werewolf in London. Seriously, if you've not seen this movie, you have to watch this movie. It is funny. It is adorable with its romance. It's tragic and it's horrific. It's great practical effects. The score is great. Good acting. It's funny. It's the American Werewolf in London is just you gotta watch this movie. It's perfect. There's literally nothing I could critique about An American Werewolf in London. It's just so fun. It's charming. It's funny. It's too there's times where I'm like, I quoting like the guys in the pub. I'm drunk. Where one of the guys goes, "It's bloody awful if you ask me." It's hilarious. Like if you watch that movie, But yeah, that's my top 5 perfect movies that I love. They're perfect movies to me. And I have another top 5 that I like to do, but let me read the comments. Let me see what you guys are saying, and I'm gonna speed run through these and then see all the pissed off comments. Chris, top 5 Star Wars movies. All right, number 1, Return of the Jedi. Number 2, Empire Strikes Back. Number 3, Solo. Number 4, number 4, Last Jedi, and then number 5. Number 5. Why am I blanking? What's number 5 of Star Wars for me? Let's see. Yeah, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, Solo, Last Jedi. Those 2 are interchangeable, by the way. Top 3, Last Jedi and Solo, interchangeable. What's my last one? What's number 5, guys? It's not New Hope. It's definitely not Force Awakens. Shoot, I can't remember number 5. No, it's not Attack of the Clones, Chris. Oh God, I feel like I have to go from low. You see, this is why it's my solid 4 are there. But what's that 5th one? I guess A New Hope. I would put there because I like A New Hope more than Force Awakens. I couldn't put Rogue One up there that high. Maybe Phantom Menace, possibly at number 5. I don't know. Maybe Rise of Skywalker. No, it would be Phantom Menace if anything. I don't know. I had to physically see him. Yeah, I think it might be no, I think it is A New Hope. Yeah, it's A New Hope. Come on, it's A New Hope at number 5. Fuck, Chris, that was hard. Top 5 noirs. Phil, let me think real quick. But Key Largo. And this one's in no order, I would say. Key Largo. Out of the Past would be one. Double Indemnity. That's 3. I'm trying to think of. I might put the Maltese Falcon in there. Maybe if it was in there, it'd be number 5. But we'll just include it there. So I need one more. Is The Lost Weekend considered a noir? I don't know. I gotta look at my criterions to find the noirs. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. I have to look at the movie to know the movie. I can't just think off the top of my head. Dang, this is I can't. I need to have the list. Let me pull it up so I can just see. Let me see here. This is tough. I'm not gonna lie. But Key Largo is definitely number 1 for me. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm not one to talk about. Does The Long Goodbye count as a noir, or is that too late of a movie to be considered a noir? But Sweet Smell of Success is pretty good. I might put that there. Don't quote me on noirs. I'm not as engrossed in noirs yet to give that. Lucas, top 5 Bavas. I've only seen 2 so far, so it has to be Kill Baby Kill and Black Sunday. Again, I have to look at that sweet collection back there. I haven't gone through Bava. I'm still going through Melville and the Godzilla movies just to finish up, and then I'm probably gonna go through the Jacques Demy, and then I'll go through Bava as well. So that's my promise to you there for the Bavas. Top 5 Disney animated movies. Danny reviews. I like that one. Okay, let's see here. Number 1, Aristocats. That's number 1 for sure. I'm gonna go in no order for the rest. Hercules, Aladdin. I'm looking at my collection. Lion King, I probably would put there. Alice in Wonderland at 5, I might say, for animated Disney movies there. Yes, Gene Wilder is great, Lucas. Part Dix, the glass elevator. I'm not quite sure what that is. Two people agree with me with Love Simon's pick and Devil's Rejects. Okay, Rob Zombie's trilogy is amazing. It is an underrated trilogy that needs more love. Also, we've lost less participants, I can see, probably because I'm drunk and went to go look up the noir movies. And I have not seen Coming to America, one of the few movies from that are essential that I haven't seen. Just kidding. I haven't seen a lot of essential movies. But John Landis, I'm actually a big fan of his stuff. Harold Ramis is also... Wait, John Landis. Yeah, I like John Landis movies. Also, I like Harold Ramis movies as well. Rogue One. No, Rogue One would not be a top 5. I do really enjoy the movie a lot, though. Attack of the Clones is not Chris. Revenge of the Sith, no, is not top 5. Choose a Melville film. Phil, I already told you. The best Melville film is Leon Maureen Priest. Easily. So hot. It's great. Let's see here. Newsflash, he actually doesn't watch any of his films. Lucas, who are you talking about who doesn't watch his own films? I do watch so many movies. I just don't document it. Would High and Low count for one? That's a favorite of mine. Oh, Kip is in the chat. High and Low by Kurosawa. I actually haven't seen, so I don't know if I'd consider that. But I know Seth, who's a buddy of mine and also my podcast, he's seen High and Low, and he's liked that movie. Lucas with a top 5 Nolan. I'm not doing a top 5 Nolan, but I am going to do top 5 creature features. I don't know if this technically counts, but I'm going to make it count. Vin Diesel in Pitch Black. It's a sci-fi movie, but Pitch Black I actually really enjoy. I really like this movie a lot. It takes a lot of inspiration from a lot of sci-fi movies I love. So that's a thing. The quality looks like it dipped because I recorded too much on my camera. That's fine. But yeah, I have to give it to Pitch Black. The next one, obviously Lake Placid. Lake Placid is a great movie. Own it on Screen Factory. Dirt cheap. Got to give it credit there. Also, let's get the music coming. It's too light. And you know what? I don't know if this is legal about live streams or not, but I haven't been flagged yet for playing music, so I'm just gonna keep doing that until I get flagged. But yeah, Lake Placid is one. Next one, Crawl. Love Crawl as a creature feature. Throw this bitch in. You're gonna love Crawl. Final one. No, not the final. This is number 4. Mondo release, Possession. I consider this a creature feature because she has sex with an octopus. So that has to be a creature feature, right? Yeah, I said that right. There's a girl who has sex with an octopus monster alien. But Possession. It has to be in there. Number 1, Anaconda with Ice Cube and Jennifer Lopez. Has to be in for creature features. Have you seen Anaconda? If you haven't, change that. Love Anaconda. There's another top 5 in the books. Let's see where the controversy is. Controversy has landed me. Oh, let's see. I just watched Coming to America for the first time last night. I mentioned John Lithgow. He directed. Oh, he did Coming to America? Interesting. That might have pushed it up to my watch list at that point now. Phil, you're going to disagree with me about Leon Maureen Priest? Because number 2 would probably be Le Doubleux for sure. Would be number 2, I would say. Honestly, dude, Leon Maureen Priest, I guess, speaks to me personally in terms of Melville films. And Jean-Paul Belmondo as a priest is amazing. I don't know. It's something about it. It's a movie you wouldn't expect from a director like that with his works, and it works so well. I don't know. That's what I got to give it credit for. And it is a very steamy relationship that's kind of sad. Let's see. Lake Placid. Lucas, watch Lake Placid if you haven't. Top 5 Mel Brooks movies. Angel, Angel. Unfortunately, I don't think I've seen 5 Mel Brooks movies. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, but you blind bought the 4K. Invest in your future collection, man. Here's a big question. I don't know how many of you are watching this right now, but here's a big question. What was your opinion on the beginning of my last video where I talk about this minimalist movement? Because it is getting more gassed up than it actually should be, but it's already been. I don't know. Was I too hard? Was I not hard enough? I'm curious. I just really am. I don't know. It's a thing on Twitter that's been fascinating me lately. So I kind of wanted opinions on that. Also, if Daniel's watching, please say hi. I miss you. Army of Shadows is my favorite so far. Here's a movie, since we're talking about creature features, that I really want to talk about real quick. And because it has relevance with King Kong vs. Godzilla. Peter Jackson's 05 Godzilla. Underrated as fuck movie. I see no conversations with this movie ever. And this movie is phenomenal. This is one of the best movies of the 2000s. And I'm not gassing it up. I'm not capping. I'm not just pulling your leg. This is one of the best movies of the 2000s. This is Godzilla. Or King Kong, sorry. But for King Kong vs. Godzilla, all I hear about is Kong Skull Island all the time. And I get it because it's part of the MonsterVerse from Legendary. But put some respect on this movie's name. This movie's phenomenal. I don't care if it's 3 hours long. I used to watch the movie so much as a kid. I would cry all the time at the end. And you know why. This is such a phenomenal movie. Has anybody seen King Kong? I saw this movie in theaters. I saw it in the winter when it was in theaters in the wintertime for me. I don't know why. But I was sweating my balls off watching this movie as a kid. And I still loved it. And I got the DVD for Christmas. And I watched it until it didn't work anymore. King Kong 05. Let's see here. Peter Jackson's Godzilla. Can you imagine if that was a thing? He would never do it. He's not passionate. But King Kong is one of his all-time favorites. I watched the shit out of those bonus features as well. Also, look at the cover for this alternate version of it. Just kind of old school and retro. I wish I got the 4K because this movie would look phenomenal in 4K. I'll take what I can get, though. 05 Godzilla. Fucking love. And here's the thing I want to talk about Godzilla and and stuff. But here's the thing. Sneak peek for everyone who's on the live stream right now. I'm going to be featured in a couple big podcasts where they invited me specifically to talk about Godzilla, which I don't want to be a bragger about, but I think I know a lot about Godzilla in like my watches and my explorations and research on it. So I've been really honored to be a part of it. So I definitely want you to tune in on those podcasts to talk about Godzilla. But I won't be able to talk about 05 Godzilla, King Kong, which means a lot to me. And I think it's a movie that needs to be talked about and championed more. I know it was critically well received when it first came out, but after that, I don't think anybody watched it. King Kong 05 is such an amazing movie. Adrian Brody in it is phenomenal. Jack Black is in it. What's his name who played Gollum and Caesar in Rise of the Planet of the Apes? Andy Serkis. He does the motion capture for King Kong. There's a lot of top-notch actors in King Kong 05. And seriously, it's one of the best movies of the 2000s. I really do mean it. It's an underrated classic. When Chris Bowie from Filmstock was on my old podcast I used to have, we talk about underrated gems from the 2000s. And King Kong 05 is one of those. Let's see. Peter Jackson's Godzilla. Okay, Eddie is on my team. He loves 05 Godzilla. Shout that out. Also, the part of the movie where they fall into the pits and there's a bunch of giant insects freaked me out and like also engrossed me so much as a kid. Still, to that day, that scene is phenomenal. Let's see. Underrated Phil, thank you. You like 2014 Godzilla, Eddie? I gotta kill you. I do not like 2014 Godzilla. You don't even have to call it Godzilla because he's barely in it. And I know that's a trope that's been memed on the YouTube world, but it's seriously 2014 Godzilla is a movie I hate Gareth Edwards for so much. Let's see. Let's see here. Unpopular opinion. You got that. Being someone that lives with mental illness, there's a lot of benefits to decluttering. I mainly just try to pay attention to what I'm collecting now. Yes. Okay, Lucas, I'm glad you brought that up. Here's the thing about the minimalist movement I do approve on, which it doesn't matter if I approve or not because it's people want to do whatever they want with their collections. They're hard-earned money. I don't care. Like, it's not any of my business, but they want to make it my business by talking about it often. It is good to declutter. It's also good. It's a good wake-up call to realize you need to prioritize what you're going to be doing with your collection. I feel like when you start out with your collections, you get really excited. You know, you want to buy a lot of things. You get a good deal. You want to get validation. I get that. I get that so much. But eventually, you're going to realize I'm spending a lot of money on things I'm not watching and just sitting on the shelves. It's going to look like decor, is eventually what's going to happen. So when you declutter, I think it's a good thing. But you can do it in the shadows. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it has to be like a movement. You know, I don't think you have to put yourself through selling your own movies that you've bought for less than what you paid for, unless you get profit on it. Then you go. But yeah, decluttering your collection. No one says you have to have a library full of movies. No one says you have to have a Criterion closet full of movies. But some of the bigger YouTubers, I feel like, have realized, you know, you can get only so many clicks and validation from huge collection haul videos. Personally, I feel like subscribers and viewers of Blu-ray collectors and Blu-ray boutique label collectors, we look for the reviews. We look for the insight and the passion for the movies we buy and watch and want to talk about on our channels. I feel like that's why we hop on. That's why I hop on. If I want to buy something for an upcoming sale, you know, I'm like, I've saved up money and I want to buy it in the sale, and I need to fill one more movie to get that free shipping. I'm going to look at these Blu-ray collectors and get their reviews and their recommendations of movies, so I can get maybe that one movie that might, you know, tickle my fancy. And I want to know that they've seen it and they like it. And if our tastes line up, I'm going to take that recommendation. That's what it should be about. It shouldn't be about Mr. Beast buying $200 worth of Criterions and I'm just going to show you all the movies I picked up because they're big movies right now to be buying, you know? I don't think there's much entertainment. I think a lot of creators there have realized that's not much of an entertainment. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think they're bad or anything for doing that. I respect that. I'm just jealous I can't spend that kind of money as a small YouTuber who just does this to justify public intoxication and talk about shitty movie tastes. You know, that's just me. But I think for a lot of people who don't have have like a direction on where to go with their collections, and they're kind of they kind of need some help. You know, they look to some of these creators. And I know I did at one point, and I spent too much money on things I shouldn't have. And luckily I sold it off to just recoup some funds back. I don't know. That's why in this channel, I'm very proud to give helpful advice and give honest advice of how to grow your collections, because I feel like I'm like the average commenter. I'm like you guys, you know, luckily I have a little bit of a charm, I guess, for you to pay attention to what I say, because I see you guys buying stuff and getting really good deals. I'm so happy to see that. But, you know, I can't compete with an Elliot Cohen or Nathan or even Aaron or anything like that. I can't compete with that stuff, nor do I want to, because that's just not my taste. Now, if they do it, I think it's awesome because I know they know their shit, for the most part. But I feel like for the average viewer who's watching it and they see so much shit being bought, it's just clickbait and they just want to see what people are buying. Maybe it's like the fascination with watching Fortnite, guys. It's better to watch people play video games than actually play the video game. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But for my opinion on the whole thing is this here. Watch, you know, do your research on what movies you want to buy and make sure you have them ready to go. If you don't like them, it's okay. You could actually watch the movie before you buy it. That's a good idea too. Then you can realize whether it has rewatchability or not, which I think is an important factor before you buy movies. And then watch some of these really high acclaimed guys or girls, because there's some really great female YouTubers out there. Movie Chatter is one of them. I'm trying to think. There's a few more as well. What is her name? Lauren's Collection is a great one too, where you can buy some boutique labels and get some really in-depth reviews. That's why I love David Harrington's Serial at Midnight's channel, because he does unboxing videos and goes into detail about some of these movies. I want info on these movies besides what's written on the back. So that's my opinion on the movement. What they should be doing is decluttering and watching those movies and doing reviews for us so we know what to buy in the next sale, because they have the time for it. In my opinion. I don't know. But still, I still really enjoy it. Also, if Jeremy is watching, I just got a raise, so red wine is on the grocery list now. Let's see what the comments are roasting me about now. Also, the decluttering thing, again, Angel or Lucas, I totally understand, dude. You know how many times I go through my closet for clothes and like just donate it? It's insane. Eddie, I appreciate that. The honesty. I felt like I was ripping on people, but I didn't. I kind of wanted to rip on people, but not in the way of like for views. I just want to be honest because I know some of them personally, and we talk, and I just wanted to be like, hey, you're looking for advice on what you're doing. You're doing something that's cool, and I just want to bring some more attention to it and maybe some recommendations. You know, you're never too big for getting recommendations from other people. Yeah, this wave. It shouldn't be a wave, Lucas. That's the thing. It shouldn't be a wave, but it is. It should be just be about championing what people are doing with their stuff. Oh, Phil, people are worrying. Yeah, that's the thing, Phil. The haul videos need to cease unless you're Serial at midnight, because that guy's seen like I feel like every movie. Yeah, Phil. Phil is like a grade A example of how you should be buying movies. That guy, I feel like sits on his tablet and does research just like me before he makes his purchases. Yes, Eddie. I was too when I started, man. I bought so many movies and then I would start to say it out loud to other people. I would go to work and say I bought this thing, and then I would think about it like, why the fuck did I buy this thing? Now, like the Mario Bava and the Gamera set, I don't regret it all. I fucking love that I bought that. But there's some other stuff like Speed and the Dirty Harry stuff. I used to own those things and I used to watch them often. That's a worthy purchase right there. But some of these other new release movies that just come out and I have to buy it. Little Women. I fucking love that movie. It's one of the best movies of the 2019. I didn't rush out to buy it, but I got it for like $5 at Family Video finally. Patience is a virtue right there. Upgrades in my collection. Lucas, what have you upgraded lately, guy? Jeremy Thomas is on the chat. Hi, congrats. Yes, I guess I haven't announced on the channel, but I'll do it on the live stream for the day ones. But yes, I have been promoted, by the way, in my work. I've been, I didn't put any videos or podcast stuff up. I've been busting my ass. I got promoted, got a raise. Now I have more work to do. So that's really fun to do. So I'll be more tired when I do videos. But who knows? Maybe I'll, maybe I'll make a haul video soon. Lucas, pick up fucking Over the Hedge, dude. That's a DreamWorks classic right there, dude. Seriously. Also, is there any more top fives that people have for me? Or is that going to be it? I need to do more top fives. I don't have any more top fives. Lame. Sending a snap of my ass. Not my actual ass, but, just my mug. Also, my cheeks are so rosy. Jeez. But yeah, promotion. Maybe I can afford some more graphic t-shirts, and who knows? Maybe I can buy the next Arrow video collection or whatever. Demons Blu-ray to 4K is a recent one. Demons. Like the Mario Bava? I'm not familiar with Demons. Do I know what Demons is? Who directed Demons? Top 5 rom-coms. Daniel is in the chat. Top 5 rom-coms. In no particular order. Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail, Joe versus the Volcano, When Harry Met Sally, and Sliding Doors. And then you could substitute Natural Born Killers as my number 6. Let's see. Top 5 musicals, Jeremy. Shoot, that's gonna be tough. I like musicals, but I'm not like educated in musicals as much. Does that make sense? La La Land. Singing in the Rain. Oh God. I gotta look at my collection and see if I know any more musicals that I'm missing. Shoot, let me look up musicals real quick for Jeremy. Oh man, I gotta check out musicals and rank this. Musical movies. Mary Poppins Returns is technically one. A Star is Born from 2018 could be one. Let's see here. Ooh, boy, I am uneducated in musicals. I'm actually upset with myself. Burlesque is one of my favorite movies ever, for sure. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge for those who are watching. Aladdin, is that Aladdin 2019 considered a musical? Because I did enjoy that one. Basically every Disney movie, right? Oh, okay. I think I got it. Okay. Let me just look at them and make sure I got it right. Okay, La La Land. This for Jeremy. So La La Land, Singing in the Rain, A Star is Born from 2018, Happy Feet, and if it counts, Aladdin from 2018 or 2019. Aladdin's not a great movie, but I really enjoy the music in that. So hopefully that bodes well for me. Top 5 Westerns. Fuck you, Phil. I'm not doing that. Lamberto Bava. Okay, I haven't seen Demons in. I've seen Demons 2, though. Let's see. Top 5 horror movies. Angel, that is tough, guy. I will give you 5 horror movies I love, but they're not my top 5 favorite because I could never do that. But 5 horror movies I love. Hellraiser, Friday the 13th Part 2. Let me think here. The Blob, 1988, Sleepaway Camp, and Driller Killer. 5 horror movies that I love. They're not my top 5 favorite, but those are 5 I'll just tell you right now that I love right here. Someone likes Meg Ryan. I fucking love Meg Ryan, Jeremy. She's phenomenal. I don't know why she dated or married Randy Quaid or Dennis Quaid. I have no idea why. Let's see. Hell, just cheesy 80s horror movies in general. That's pretty much me. Eddie, top 5 war movies? Fuck. Okay. Lord of the Rings technically is a war movie. It's fantasy. Okay, I'll do military grade movies, okay? So top 5 military movies. Fury has to be in there. Saving Private Ryan, I guess. Man, this is tough. War movies? Oh, Platoon has to be number 1 for sure. Some people are wanting for Come and See, but I haven't seen that, nor do I care to watch that. Star Wars counts as a war movie, right? So Star Wars has to be in there. And God, one more war movie. Memphis Belle and Flyboys I would put in as favorite war movies. I would go with that. Prince of Egypt is a musical. Oh, yeah. Is it technically a musical? Because if it is, I would throw it in there for sure. Chris won't watch his Jack Demmy's box set. Dude, it's right there. I have been busy binging through my other box sets. Okay? That was a gift. It's there. I own it. I'm going to go through the entire thing. Don't worry. Just because you've watched 2 of them doesn't make you an expert. Top 5 guilty pleasures? I guess that could have been like my top 5 perfect movies that aren't technically perfect, but the perfect to me, I would say. Guilty pleasures. I guess movies that are really shitty that I like. Well, Haunted World of El Super Beasto would have to be in there. Resident Evil Apocalypse. Let's see. The Nightingale. Come and See. And Climax. Guilty pleasures right there. Hellraiser, great. Yeah, hell yeah, great. Dude, Hellraiser's legit, dude. Talk about getting your rocks off. That's Hellraiser for me, which is, I guess, weird because it's dominatrix of sorts. Pain and pleasure, you know? Yesterday's Enemy from that new Hammer box is honestly one of the best horror movies. Okay, Daniel had Aaron Pin on Cobwebs when they went through the Mill Creek Hammer box set, and it was actually pretty solid. I learned a lot. So maybe I'll get that box set soon. Let's see. Top 5 stupid comedies that make no sense but are so funny. So Kung Pao will be in that, probably for sure. Oh, God. You're assuming I watch shitty movies. So Um, oh God, that's tough. Top 5 stupid comedies. I guess Fanboys you would throw in there. She's Out of My League. You could throw in there that I like. I really don't like comedy movies that much. American Pie, maybe you could put in there. Um, let's see. See, I don't own a lot of shitty movies. I don't know. Comedy, stupid comedies. Dude, where's my car? I do like dudes. Where's my car? That's true. Oh, Daddy Daycare, but that makes sense. Daddy Daycare makes sense, but I do like Daddy Daycare a lot. Top 5 Technicolor films, Phil. You're killing me, guy. Don't do that to me. Somebody asked me like something. Another top 5 drunk movies. Finally, some good shit. Here's the thing. Another top 5 drunk movies. Top 5 another drunk movies. Okay, I'll cheat, but Lucio Fulci's City of the Living Dead, you could throw in there, but it's so good. You want to watch it when you're sober too. But I would put that as a drunk movie. Number 2, drunk movie to put in. I gotta throw a Disney movie in. I'd probably put Tarzan in so you can sing Phil Collins. I wanna know, can you show me? But yeah, I would put Tarzan, even though I just came up with that off the top of my head. Let's see, another drunk movie to put in that you would love. I did say Spider-Man 1, but Spider-Man 2 I would put in as a cheater. So there's 3. Another drunk movie to put in. I would put Baby Driver in. Baby Driver's pretty. No, Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead at number 4. Number 5, Tango and Cash. That would be my top 5 drunk movies. Another top 5 drunk movies because I can't think of that off the top of my head because I can't see them. Let's see, top 5 sci-fi movies. Little Phil Collins of Genesis. Shout out Seth for this one. Sci-fi movies. Let's see here. Godzilla vs. Gigan is a sci-fi movie because Gigan comes from outer space. He's a space chicken. Put that in there. Another top 5. These are like not my ultimate favorites. These are just 5 sci-fi movies. These are movies I want to champion that don't get enough love. So Godzilla vs. Gigan. Annihilation doesn't get enough love. Another sci-fi movie. Alien Resurrection doesn't get enough love. The Stuff at number 4 is technically sci-fi. Number 5, RoboCop 2. Because we all know RoboCop 1 is awesome. So put RoboCop 2 in. Let's see. Okay, what is technically Technicolor? Is it like those like Wolfgang, whatever his name was, that directed like a lot of those like 1950s and 60s Disney movies, I guess, technically. Also, Seth, if you are in the chat, give me a top 5 Dragon Ball Z movies right now and I'll do it. She's got an invisible touch. We should be proud, guys and girls watching. We went through a whole bottle of wine in less than an hour. My liver thanks you. Let's see. I want to talk about some things since I don't have any top 5s for a second. Some announcements for the channel and the podcast. So I have a really special guest for the podcast coming up. We're going to talk about Jurassic Park Lost World, which I think is technically the second one, with a Terror Table guest. So that'll be exciting. That'll come out next week. And then temporarily, before that, and then after that. So it'll be like a little mini episode in between everything else that's going on. After a lot of thought and a lot of persuasion from a friend of mine, I'll just say it's Daniel because it is Daniel. This podcast and YouTube channel that I run will be exclusively temporarily at Godzilla Avenue. I will be going and reviewing each Godzilla movie as much as I can before the new Godzilla vs. King Kong movie comes out. And then I'll finally do a top 5 or 10 ranking of my favorite Godzilla movies. But I will go through. I'll try to do 2 episodes a week if I can, or I will record myself and also audio record to put on the podcast each Godzilla episode I can. And like do in-depth reviews and then recommendations if you should watch it or not. And then finally I'll do a top 5 and 10. And then hopefully by the time Godzilla vs. King Kong comes out, I will do a recommendation of which ones you should watch before the new movie comes out. That's going to be the plan for this channel and podcast. If you don't like it, then comment that down below. But that's basically the avenue I'm taking now. I'm just going to just do everything all at once and do like maybe 1 or 2 episodes a week where I just review each movie and whether I recommend it, you watch it or not. Basically, and give you some behind the scenes stuff on it. Just because I want everyone to enjoy Godzilla. Also, I plan on watching the King Kong movies too, so maybe I'll do that next. Top 5 movies that have made you cry. Oh, Steph makes her debut on the live stream, and she must be disappointed in me too. When isn't she, though? That's the big question. I let a lot of people down since doing this channel. Anyway, that's for me to cry to later. Top 5 movies that made you cry. The Farewell's made me cry. Titanic has made me cry. I guess I'm trying to think some more movies that made me cry. Let's see here. Ooh, that's good. That's a good one. Top 5 movies that made you cry. So, yeah. The Farewell, for sure. Like I said, Titanic's made me cry. Coco made me cry. That's 3. I'm trying to think of more movies that made me cry. Godzilla 1984 made me cry. I dare anybody to watch that fucking movie and not cry at the end of that movie. Another one that made me cry. Honestly, oddly enough, I cried at the end of Mary Poppins Returns. And I don't know. Well, I kind of know why, but I'm surprised I did. Okay, here's the thing. I watched Mary Poppins Returns in theaters, and I really enjoyed that movie a lot. But at the part where Ben Whishaw gets a balloon, and he starts singing, and he's like, I feel like a boy on a kite with his balloon. Let me see if I can find that. I'm going to play it, and maybe this thing will get banned because I'm playing the song for it. But there's a scene at the end where Ben Whishaw gets a balloon and he starts singing. Let's see. Maybe this is it. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is, yeah. Anyway, but Ben Whishaw grabs a balloon near the end of Mary Poppins Returns, and he finally remembers being a boy, and he's a dad who's struggling to provide for his family. He gets a balloon, and he feels like a kid again, and he floats up, and he feels so happy. I cried at the end of that for some reason. I don't know why, but I just really related to Ben Whishaw in Mary Poppins Returns. But that shouldn't have been a movie I cried in, but I did. What else have I cried in? King Kong 05 I've cried in. I surprisingly have cried at the end. This is a good one for you. I cried at the end of When Harry Met Sally when I first saw it. Because that movie is legitimately amazing. I'm looking at the movies behind me. Oh, Marriage Story. Good God. Marriage Story I cried in too. How can you not? I'm playing Mary Poppins Returns in the background. I feel weird. Any more top 5s? We're at an hour in. I don't want to keep thinking about movies I've cried in. Anyway. Artificial intelligence gets me every time. AI? Is that the Robin Williams movie? Ooh, I know. Let's do a top 5 anthology horror movies since I'm wearing a Trick or Treat t-shirt. Obviously, Trick or Treat has to be in there. Creepshow 1 and 2 have to be in there. I don't know if I count that as 1 and 2, but I love Creepshow. Body Bags has to be in there. Tales from the Dark Side. See that last one? It depends if you count Creepshow 1 or 2. Another anthology to put in there. I don't want to put an Amicus because the Amicus films I've watched that are anthologies I'm not a big fan of. Let's see here. Anthology. Ooh, I can't think of a fifth one if I include Creepshow 1 and 2 as like together, if I don't include them separately. I don't know what I put at my fifth for an anthology. It's tough actually. I need help on that. Who's watching anthologies that are good that I might like? Anybody in the comments there? Oh, sorry. Artificial Intelligence has Haley Joel Osment. My bad. Okay, I haven't actually seen Armageddon, so I can't say if I've cried watching Armageddon. Is that a Michael Bay movie? Because Cash me probably not watching that. Top 5 movies based on books. Steph. How come you guys can't be like Steph? She's asking really good top 5s. Based on books. Prisoner of Azkaban has to be in there. That's one of the few Harry Potter books and movies I've actually watched and read because I love that storyline. I put that in there. Lord of the Rings, any of them, honestly, I put in there. In The Hobbit, unless you count those together, I'll say that together technically. But the Hobbit book and I do like Desolation of Smaug pretty a lot. Ugh, I'm drunk. Another book adaptation film. I like the Batman Killing Joke animated film that's based on the graphic novel. Kind of like that one. Let's see, another book-related movie. Little Women. I haven't read the book, but I love the movie so much. That's for sure. I haven't read the book, but I love the movie, so I'll put that in there. What is it called? It's kind of a funny story. I read the book and watched the movie, and I absolutely love it. It's kind of a funny story. I would put that in there for sure. Let's see here. Oh, the movie Speak. I think was it a Netflix series or a Netflix movie for Speak? I enjoyed that, and I also read the book and really loved that too. So Speak I would put in there. Trying to think what else, if there's any more, if I'm missing. I mean, obviously Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I read the Ronald Dahl book and movie. I would put that there. Alice in Wonderland. I read the Lewis Carroll book, which is crazy compared to the Disney movie, but I love both of those as well. The Godfather. I read the book surprisingly, and watched all the movies. And I really enjoy that too. So, yeah, books to movies. I did my best. Did my best there, Steph. Let's see here. Let's see. Michael Bay movies. Would never judge that. Which is better, animated Hobbit or live action? Ooh, a good question. This movie fucks. The Hobbit animated movie fucks. It's so good. But Desolation of Smaug is really good. Not gonna lie. 5 Armies is not redeemable in my opinion. But the first 2 Hobbits are pretty solid for the most part. But I would say the animated film by itself is pretty good. Top 5 movies. Let's see. Top 5 movies based on true stories. Oh, I don't even know, Angel. That's a tough one. Movies based on a real. I guess Blair Witch you'd have to put in there. Other movies based on a true story. Oh, that's tough. I don't even know movies that are based on true stories that you can put. I can't do that one, Angel. You got me there. It's kind of a funny story, Steph. If you ever read that book, anybody, or even watched the movie with Zach Galifianakis, perfect stuff there. They talk about Vampire Weekend. Go ahead. Emma Roberts is in it, which was one of my biggest crushes growing up. Man, that's a good movie, and the book is really good too. It's a really faithful adaptation. Oh, Armageddon Emotions Work. That's a movie where it's like I feel like it's memed or overly criticized for no reason. But I also haven't seen it. I don't know. Michael Bay is one of those directors I haven't felt the inclination to watch. Maybe it's because I'm just a young boy. I don't know what I like. Let's see here. Tom, what DVD? Oh, that DVD. Nice. Bashki, Lord of the Rings, or Peter Jackson? Dude, I have to go with Peter Jackson, but Bashki's Lord of the Rings, Tom, is absolutely amazing. This is essential animated watching. You have to watch Lord of the Rings animated. This movie's phenomenal. But Jackson's Lord of the Rings is perfect. You can't touch those. You own the book from Ned Vasselli, I think is the author's name. I read it in high school and I loved it. There's a lot of books in that I thought would be really good movies that were ever made. Let's see. I read a lot more in high school than I do now. Oh, The Kite Runner is another movie and book adaptation that I think is phenomenal. I love The Kite Runner, which is a really sad book, but it was very relevant for its time. Have you watched Impractical Jokers? Dude, I don't even know what Impractical Jokers is. I'm old. I'm 24. Top 5 movies based on books would all be Frankenstein, Dracula. Oh, Frankenstein, Mary. Yeah, Daniel again. Yeah, Daniel with Frankenstein and Mary Shelley. Yeah. I love how the creature or the monster is called Prometheus. I love that. The modern Prometheus. I loved that growing up. I thought it was just a cool word to say. Ned Vicini, who unfortunately I believe passed away. But I loved his books. I read another book of his too. I can't remember what the title was, but I know I read another work of his. Okay, Bashki's Lord of the Rings is an acid trip, 100%. But I still think the animation works really well, and it's a pretty faithful adaptation to the book. Top 5 Hitchcock movies, Lucas. I haven't even seen 5 Hitchcock movies. I think the only Hitchcock movie I've seen is Psycho, and I don't even like Psycho that much. But that was my first Hitchcock movie, and I didn't care for it, so I never really bothered to go through his filmography. Herzog's Nosferatu. I have not seen. I haven't even gone through Herzog's filmography, to be honest with you. I know. I have not seen Hitchcock as much as he deserves. I know that. Sorry. Dude, what's all with the depressing, shitty music that I'm playing? Ugh. Phil, you have not gotten me to try and watch Hitchcock. Let's be honest. You have not. You see, the thing, I don't know. I don't know. I feel inclined to watch Hitchcock. I don't know. It's like I'd rather watch Mank before I watch another Hitchcock movie, to be honest with you. Yeah, I said Mank. The Purge. Okay, crazy story before the battery dies. I had a dream about The Purge last night, and I woke up with sweats. I pissed my pants. I can't do The Purge, man. I own all the movies. I want to sell it. I can't watch them. Something of that close to reality just terrifies me. The idea of like people coming and then like killing me or taking my stuff and I'm defenseless. I don't know. Just something about that really freaks me out. It's kind of like that genre of like home invasion movies. I just can't do them. They hit too close to reality. It just makes me too uncomfortable. For someone who really doesn't care about censoring of sorts and like can deal with a lot of different types of genres and content, home invasion is just one of those weird ones for me where I can't do. And The Purge feels like that. I have not seen Vertigo. I have not. Top 5 movies you try to watch at your girlfriend's house that got shut down. Oh, Steph really hits home on that one. Okay, so top 5. Perks of Being a Wallflower. Oh, not Perks of Being a Wallflower. Oh, why can't I think right now? Why can't I think? Jeez, I'm drunk. I can't think. Um, shoot, what is it called? I'm so drunk. Silver Linings Playbook is number one. I got shut down on. Get Out. I got shut down on for a little bit. I got shut down on Whiplash. I got shut down on, for good reason, The Sentinel. And the final one I got shut down for was Krampus. Those are top 5 movies I got shut down on at my girlfriend's house. Home Invasion. Okay, Jeremy and I were on the same wavelength. Home Invasion I cannot do. I watched Hush. I thought it was a pretty good, well-made movie, but a part of me was still like, I never want to buy a house where I don't have neighbors right next to me, kind of, you know? I don't know. I grew up in the city. The city's dangerous at times, but having a neighborhood where there's neighbors and lights are on always made me feel safe. But I always, before I went to bed, would always lock and check every door and close every blind and everything. I never want to make that chance, and I still have nightmares about home invasion. That's just something I cannot deal with at all. So, yeah, that's just a genre I can't do. Which is weird because I could do The Collector, and The Collector's technically sort of like that. But, yeah, I don't know. Also, I'm all out of wine. The Strangers freaked me out in the late 2000s. The Strangers has a boutique label release, Jeremy. And I can't buy that movie. I can't even rewatch that movie. I watched it pretty young as a kid because I lived Tyler because she was in Lord of the Rings. And The Strangers is a freaky ass movie that I could not do. And I kind of catapulted the whole home invasions, and I still can't do it. I mean, watching Mother was an interesting perspective because technically they invade their home, and like the clusterfuck of Mother kind of just did it for me. I just was like, fuck all that. Top 5 inside the sequel episodes. With no disrespect to the guests, I guess. Top 5 inside the sequel episodes. Pet Sematary 2 was a good episode. I really like that one. Blade Runner 2049 was a great episode. Prometheus was a great episode. The RoboCop was a great episode. Oh God, that's so hard. There's a lot of episodes that I really actually like listen to on my own time and think like, this was a solid episode. I jerk off to myself. The last one would be the Dawn of the Dead Zack Snyder solo episode from Dawn of the Dead. The guy who fucking did that episode, champ. Love that one. Honorable mention, The Desperado. And also honorable mention is the episode of I'm trying to think. Mitch on Child's Play. Actually, I'm jokes. The Dawn of the Dead is not number 5. I would say probably Desperado or the Child's Play is tied right there for number 5. But it's in not from descending order. It's literally, those can be interchangeable because that Child's Play 2 episode was really fun. And Desperado, I just fucking loved watching those movies and talking about them. The Desperado episode, yeah, the Desperado episode is great. Carmelita's amazing. I love talking about those movies. The Mariachi, I still stand by. I think that movie's phenomenal. I don't know how that movie doesn't get talked about enough. I know it's not a sequel, but just from a fan of film, Robert Rodriguez's trilogy is pretty untouchable there. Child's Play 2 is also a big one. That's a big one. But you got to give credit to Noah from Shrek Squirt, where we talk about cum sock with Gremlins 2. That's a funny ass episode. Oh God, we're an hour 20 in. How am I lasting? If you guys all share my channel and give me your word, I might make a sandwich on the live stream just for the jokes. I might just do that. And we're officially out of wine. Jeremy, new subscriber, should buy me a new winking owl for the live stream. He should. He's good for it. Where's Phil been, by the way? Phil doesn't have a top 5 to give me. This has been a top 5 kind of night. I don't know, just fun to rank things and talk about them. That's kind of one of the few things I really champion on this channel is the top 5s. I don't know. 5 is quick and easy, and it's less stressful than 10. But yes, winking owl. Winking owl is definitely the drink of choice around here. So I'm really drunk. Phil, you gave me 3, but they're like movies or directors I haven't seen or I'm not very educated in. So yeah, Phil, we want to know your top 5 Hitchcock. That's for sure. Let's see. I'm going to do my own top 5. Let's see here. Let's see here. Top 5. Top 5 movies I've watched with my mom. Because here's a quick story for you all. My mom is the greatest woman on the earth. I credit everything I love because of my mom. She taught me about basketball. I love basketball. She taught about soccer. I love soccer. She taught me about film. I love film. Top 5 movies I've watched with my mom and I love. Well, I should say I love these movies. Just say top 5 movies I've watched with my mom. Let's just put it that way. Number 1, The Exorcist, the original. With William Friedkin directing, or no, William Beatty. William Beatty, who did the original Exorcist. That's number 1 with my mom. Love watching that movie. Number 2, I would say Alexander. That's an interesting watch with your mom, but Alexander. This is in no order. Number 3, Nightmare on Elm Street. Can't believe I watched that with my mom. She showed it to me to a young age. That's got to be in there. Let's see, that's 3 movies. Number 4 with my mom would be, let's see here. We've watched a lot of movies together. Black Christmas, the original with my mom. That was pretty interesting. Number 5, I would put let's see. We watched a lot of movies. I got to think of a good one to watch with my mom. It's a tough one. I got to take my time on this one with her. Terminator with my mom. The reason I watched Terminator is because my mom had a huge crush on the actor who plays Reese. And so she put it on for her and I to watch. I was way too young watching Terminator with my mom. Way too young. But I loved it. I just thought it was so fucking cool. But we watched Terminator and she told me all about Kyle Reese and her love for Kyle Reese. And that's why I love Terminator so fucking much. Yeah, those are all 5 different types. Other movies I've watched with my mom besides the 5 I mentioned. So I said, if you're just tuning in, I've watched with my mom Exorcist, Alexander, Terminator. I already forgot. I'm so drunk. Okay, let's go again. Exorcist, Terminator, Alexander, Nightmare on Elm Street, and what was another movie I watched with my mom? I watched so many. I got to think of Black Christmas. Those are all movies I've watched with my mom, by the way. Other movies I watched with my mom that were memories. I wouldn't say I loved watching them with her, but these are memory movies. Megan is Missing. I watched with my mom. I could not finish that movie. It killed me. I had to leave 25 minutes before the movie ended. It killed me. That movie is terrifying. Another movie I watched with my mom that I absolutely loved, or I didn't love Megan's Missing, but in a movie I watched with my mom that I loved. Let's see here. The Rocky movies. I watched all the Rocky movies with my mom. Those were good. Other movies. House of a Thousand Corpses. I watched with my mom. She didn't care for it, but I loved it. That was an entertaining watch. Other movies I've watched with my mom that I loved. See, my mom loves all horror movies and she'll just watch with me regardless. So that's what's great about her. We watched a lot of shitty movies together too. But we watched The Village together, and I loved that movie for the first time when I watched it. I loved watching The Village with her. Another movie we watched together that's enjoyable. I got my mom to go through all of the Attack on Titan season 1 with her and she absolutely loved it. Attack on Titan season 1. She went through all of it with me, even though I had rewatched it rewatched it all with her, and she loved that show. So that's one movie. Another movie we've watched together that I really enjoyed. I'm trying to think. She loves horror movies, so I'm trying to think of a horror movie we watched together. This is a weird one. She loved Resident Evil 2 Apocalypse, which I actually really love too. Resident Evil Apocalypse. But she watched 1 and 2 with me. She didn't, and the third, Extinction, as well. That's another movie that I watched with her that she absolutely loves, that I enjoy too. So yeah, shout out mom, and shout out for me watching those movies with my mom. Phil gives out his yes, Jeremy, where's my winking owl? Deliver it to me now. Top 5 movies with giant mecha. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Terror of Mechagodzilla. That's 2. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. 2 from 1995. King Kong Escapes. And Ready Player One has Mechagodzilla. So I'll throw that in there for my Mechagodzilla movies. Who gave me that one? Tom. There you go. Holy shit. Phil gave his top 5 Hitchcock movies. I can't co-sign any of those because I haven't seen it. Rebecca's that good. Also, Rebecca won Best Picture, I believe, too. Maybe that'll be one to watch. Top 5 movies you watch to cheer yourself up, Steph. Francis Ha always gives me hope. Booksmart gives me hope. Let's see here. Midnight in Paris is another one. 8th Grade. Other movies that cheers me up. Another movie that cheers me up. I think movies I've rewatched that I absolutely love. It's got to be a Studio Ghibli movie. My Neighbor or Kiki's Delivery Service or My Neighbor Totoro. Those movies cheer me up a lot too. Top 5 movies you won't watch again. Megan's Missing. That's for sure. I'd never watch that movie again, Jeremy. Don't even bother watching that movie. Will not watch that movie again. Another movie I wouldn't watch again. Ghidorah, the 3-headed monster from Godzilla. Don't really need to watch that one. That movie gets a lot of love. I don't get it. It's not that good. Put that in there. Another movie I won't watch. Schindler's List. It's a movie I wouldn't watch again. Forrest Gump. Miss me ever fucking watching that movie again in my life. I watched it too many damn times, and for good reason. I have not seen that. I don't need to see that movie again. Like, I don't know. It's because the school forces it down your throat. I don't need to see Forrest Gump again. Another movie that I don't need to watch again, The Nightingale. I do not need to see The Nightingale again. One watch is good enough. Let's see here. Top 5 Godzilla movies from 1998. So Godzilla 1998, Godzilla 2000 from 1999. Tokyo SOS is pretty good. Shin Godzilla and Godzilla King of the Monsters for Daniel. Pacific Rim? I haven't seen Pacific Rim, actually. Han Solo finally shows up after being roasted for the last live stream that he didn't join, where we roasted his ass the whole time. Also, it's funny doing live streams because like my phone blows up when like also my live stream's going on. I always think it's my parents or family members going like, Chris, please do not like sacrifice your attempts to run for public office by doing a live stream. I do hopefully one day to plan to run for public office. I really do want to do that, but yeah, I don't know if the live streams will help. Maybe it might elevate it if anything else. Also, yeah, we totally roasted Han Solo last time because Han Solo wanted to be on the live stream and he never showed up for the last one. So throughout the whole comment sections of the live stream last time, we just roasted him in like a good way because he wasn't here. I kept saying like, oh, top 5 this or whatever, or like these are movies I like, but Han Solo's not here to like listen to or whatever. Han Solo's a good boy though. Because he kept saying in the last video, he commented more live streams, and he wasn't there for the last one. Sus. Top 5 movies you wish you had a T-shirt of. Oh, I wish I had a. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good question. Top 5 movies I wish I had T-shirts for. I wish I had a 05 King Kong T-shirt. I wish I had a Ghost in the Shell T-shirt. I wish I had a T-shirt of Creep Show. I wish I had a T-shirt of I wish I had a T-shirt of Francis Ha or any Noah Baumbach movies. And I wish I had a T-shirt of, I would say, let's see. Oh, a Gamera T-shirt would be really fucking cool. I finally recently watched Gamera, the first original movie, and that movie's great. I'm not gonna lie. So I wish I had a Gamera T-shirt. Let's see. Shin Godzilla's best Godzilla. Oh, Tom, have you done your research on Godzilla before you make that statement? Han Solo also said he only cares about money and wouldn't help the rebellion. I hope he shows. Han Solo also shot Greedo before he said McClucky. Never forget. That's canon. They have a Creep Show T-shirt at Spencer's lot. Holy shit, I'm about to come. They have Creep Show T-shirts? I have to fucking buy that. I'm going to have to go tomorrow during the Super Bowl and buy a Creep Show T-shirt. I almost had a Cream Pie T-shirt, but I don't know why that came up. That was weird. I'm with you on Pacific Rim. I haven't seen Pacific Rim, Phil and Daniel. I'm sorry. I know it's Del Toro. Drummer778, welcome to the fucking channel. I don't know if it's been asked because I just joined, but top 5 horror movies. Top 5 horror movies that aren't my favorite horror that are my favorite horror movies, but they're not my all-time favorite movies. Horror movies. These are just top 5 horror movies I love. Hellraiser, Sleepaway Camp, City of the Living Dead, Driller Killer, and I'll put Rosemary's Baby in. Fuck it. Why not? Yes, more credits, Han Solo. Oh, shit. I'm low on battery, so the camera might die. Do I, 1, end the live stream just dramatically like this? Or 2, do I just put another battery in really quickly and go into the live stream? Comment down below what you want because we're at 1 hour and 33 on this live stream. Holy crap. Also, we're out of alcohol. I can't believe there's fucking 10 people and 6 who give thumbs up to this live stream. Respect you, kings. It's not deserving. Oh, no one's commenting, so I'm just going to text on the live stream until I get a response before the camera dies. Okay, drummer wants. Of course, drummer wants the batteries replaced. He just hooked up to the live stream. Let me get the battery just real quick. Hold on. Here's the extra battery, fully charged. And if I delete the quality of the memory card, I can make the video look awesome. Top 5 movies you wish you saw in theaters, Eddie. I don't have any more alcohol. Holy crap. I don't have any more alcohol. I left it all at my friend's house. Holy crap. But I have an empty stomach and I drink a whole bottle of Winking Owl, so it has to be good. 5 movies you wish you saw in theaters. Okay. Top 5 movies I wish I saw in theaters. I wish I saw 54 Godzilla in theaters. I wish I saw Le Deleuze from Melville in theaters. I wish I saw Francis Ha in theaters. That would be great. I wish I saw Sonic the Hedgehog movie in theaters. And I wish I saw Devil's Rejects in theaters. All 5 of those movies, if I saw them in theaters, I'd die a happy man. If you've seen them, rank the Chucky movies. This is my ranking. Okay, so I've only seen Chucky 1 and 2. And honestly, at that point, fucking pretty flawless franchise up to 1 and 2. I need to see 3 and all the rest of them. I missed out on that Amazon sale where they fucking had the entire Child's Play collection at a dirt cheap price. I fucking wish I bought it. I missed out. Oh, so one of these days I need to buy that because Chucky 1 and 2 for me are pretty fucking flawless. I'm not gonna lie. I really love those movies. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I wish I saw Sonic the Hedgehog for the lulz. I'm not gonna lie. That's a movie I wish I got to see. Also, Jonesy. Jonesy ran away. You know what's crazy? Top 5 movies I'm proud that I saw in theaters. Let me give you that. Top 5 movies I'm proud to see in theaters. Last Jedi, The Godfather, My Neighbor Totoro, Annihilation, King Kong 05. Because, again, shout out King Kong 05. Drummer 778 has to fucking rub that in my nose like that. Okay, cool. How come I don't have any more alcohol? I'm so mad about this. I should have prepared better. From now on, when I go to the grocery store, I have to double up. I got to double fist these things. Okay, here's the thing. I saw Last Jedi, Daniel, 5 times in theaters. I'm just happy I got to see it. Okay, if I have to substitute Last Jedi out because everyone's seen it, a movie I've seen in theaters that no one else has seen, I'd probably put Sunset Boulevard, or let me think. Oh, The Lobster might be one in there too. I was pretty happy to see The Lobster in theaters. Top 5 remakes. That's tough. Because there's movies I've watched before and loved and didn't know they were remakes. Top 5 remakes. That's so tough. Oh God, that's so hard. 5 remakes. Can I pass on remakes? That's so hard to do. That's so hard. Oh God. I can't do remakes. Not unless I had a fucking list of remakes in my face. I couldn't do it. I thought maybe we were doing an alcohol minimalist thing. No, Phil, I'm not. Unless my friends force me to go to AA, I'm not doing a minimalist alcohol thing. Also, if Nathan Jones is watching this live stream, I protest watching his videos until he starts drinking on them. That boy needs to let loose. His Girl Friday, The Blob, The Fly, The Thing, Sabrina. Oh, those are remakes? Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even seen the new Child's Play, to be honest with you. War of the Worlds, the Steven Spielberg one's a remake. I like that movie. Jeez, this is tough. See, because like a lot of remakes, I think are just sequels to the original. So when I find out the remakes, it's like my mind's blown there. That's tough. Remakes. You've Got Mail. Jeremy seen You've Got Mail. Whoa, this is like open up a new can of worms. Oh yeah, Little Shop Around the Corner, which I'm not super crazy about. I think it's a really good movie. I just really prefer You've Got Mail more. Forgot that's a remake. Crap, man. I just blank when it comes to remakes now. Dawn of the Dead from Zack Snyder I really enjoy, even though Dawn of the Dead, the original, is pretty good. This is hard. I'm not good with remakes. All these comments are roasting me right now. 2005 House of Wax. I haven't even seen that, but I did like The Fly. The Fly is a remake. Yeah, with Jeff Goldblum. I love that movie. I watched the original and then watched the remakes back-to-back nights, and I love the remake way more. The Man Who Knew Too Much, Return of Yuma, War of the Worlds. I haven't seen the first two, but I've seen War of the Worlds, and I like that one. Oh, King Kong 05 is a remake. I love that movie. I also love... I didn't understand. Amazon. Okay, that was talking. A Godzilla technical remake would be Shin Godzilla. I like that movie a lot. Oh, man. Yeah, you love King Kong 05. Yeah, I'm just drunk. And then when it comes to movies, I'm such a visual person. I have to see the movies all in front of me before I can talk about them. I can't just off the top of my head just pull them out. I'm just stupid that way. Like Halloween 2018, because that's a sequel, and the new Scream 5 is just called Scream. Yeah, why is the new Scream just called Scream? Fuck that. That makes no sense at all. It really pisses me off. And honestly, I've been championing it for years. The first 3 Scream movies are flawless. They are fantastic movies. Scream 4 is also very, very good. It's not as good as the first 3, but it's still very worthy. Very worthy. I love the Scream franchise. Is Joker Taxi Driver? I would say so, but I like Taxi Driver more than Joker. Trying to look at my posters and see like what are remakes. Oh God. Oh, True Grit. I haven't seen the original True Grit, but the Coen Brothers 2010, I fucking love. So that's a remake I really like. Let's see. Another remake I like. See, I love Manhunter more than the Red Dragon, so I can't put that there. Sorry, Phil. God, this is tough. Remakes are tough. Also, I don't know if Daniel saw. Daniel is one of the best boys out there for me. But Daniel, I picked these up at Family Video. $5.95. The complete Dirty Harry collection, which I've seen all of these and had them on DVD for a long time. Finally have them on Blu-ray for $5.95. And I picked up Speed for $4.95 at Family Video today. Super excited to go into that. So check your Family Videos, guy. Let's see. Any more top fives? I kind of blew it with remakes. Also, where is Jeremy with that alcohol delivery guy? Where's that at? Okay, do you watch Speed while on Speed, or do you watch Speed while on a drug that really reduces your reaction time? You know, like do you go slow and watch Speed, or do you go fast and watch Speed? That's what I need to know. It Chapter One, maybe. It Chapter One is pretty good. I would call that a remake, but It Chapter Two is a phenomenal, smelly piece of crap. Daniel's leaving. He's got to sleep early for the Chiefs Super Bowl. Man, I've been missing a lot on my stream. Oh! Oh shit. Oh god, this is the worst live stream of my fucking life. This is what a live stream looks like, everyone. You gotta fix the camera. You gotta laugh at me. Oh god. But I put the battery in and the camera fell. Let's see if I can get it to go. So happy Daniel left the live stream. What's funny is I never see Aaron Pym have these problems, but then I have these problems. We are so back on the live stream. Oh, let's see the roasted. Oh, we're a little crooked here. But look, I'm gonna fix the audio, the video quality. Look at that video quality. Looks so good. Also, look at my basic film fan taxi driver poster. God, look at this. This is just a mess. Oh God, this is a disaster live stream. God, if you don't share this with your friends, I'm gonna be so pissed off. I'd be so pissed if this doesn't blow me up on the internet and just roast me all the time, which you can. I would welcome it. It's just crooked, but that's fine. Let's see the road. Haha, 8 people, 8 likes. And now 9 likes. Oh, somebody liked it and then left. That's so hilarious. See, this is why I do the channel. It's for day ones. It's for real subscribers who are on this channel who like the content I put out, and we can all have a good laugh. You don't see Elliot Cohen doing this, that's for sure. I like Elliot. I don't know why I always pretend to roast him. He does really good stuff. And Nathan too. But here's the thing. Laugh at me all you want. Expose me on the internet. Be like, watch this guy because he embarrasses himself. Totally fine. I'm okay with that. See, here's the thing about the live stream. I have it recorded through my DSLR, which I think is phenomenal. I figured it out, and I didn't have to break the bank for it. But the thing is, hold on. Here's the thing about the live stream. I have it on my DSLR, which is great, which I do with my videos. I think the quality of our videos have increased dramatically since we first started. But I finally hooked it up to be webcam. But the thing is, the battery life isn't always there all the time now. So we'll have to fix that in future live streams. But the quality looks amazing. You do not see live streams looking this good, in my opinion. So if you like how these live streams look, I would love the feedback on that, even though I embarrassed myself by having to change the battery. Here's the thing. I have also a tripod that is an extendable bended tripod because I do a lot of, I don't know, like I don't want like a standard tripod. I wanted one that kind of bends more and gives me more flexibility. So it's a little hard to stand automatically right away. So yeah, there you go. Does anybody have any more top fives? We're at an hour 50 for crying out loud. You like the t-shirt? Get this at Spencer's, guy. It's really cheap. Oh, man. I hope my parents are watching this so they can roast me. Here's my biggest question. How can we get this show to grow? I'm friends with a lot of people with huge subscribers. Obviously, this channel doesn't have a big subscriber base. Just a lot of day ones and a lot of loyal fans, which I honestly, this is how I want to keep it. What are some good ways we can reach out to new subscribers? Because let's be honest, when I look through the analytics of our YouTube channel, and I say our YouTube channel because you guys are a part of it. It's not just me doing it. It's all of you. When I look at our analytics, there's a lot of people who watch our videos but don't subscribe. And I wonder why that is. I wonder if I come off too strong or because they look at me and they're like, he looks weird, which I don't blame them for. Ooh, top 5 trilogies. The Once Upon a Time in Mexico trilogy from Robert Rodriguez. The Lord of the Rings trilogy. There's 2. The Dawn of the Dead trilogy with Night, Dawn, and Day. The Rob Zombie trilogy, the Firefly trilogy with House of Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and 3 from Hell. And one more trilogy. Oh, duh, the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Han Solo's laughing at me because he's like, good God, why am I subscribed to this asshole? Which I guess you could call me. But yeah, hopefully you all have been enjoying this live stream of me embarrassing myself and getting drunk in public for you all. And just as an apology for not putting out a video or a podcast this week. So yeah. Oh, man. Man, no Lindsay on the live stream tonight. No Mitch from Terror Table. Kind of bummed about that. No Matt Bledsoe from the Film Feast podcast. Dang. See, I'm not as cool as them yet. One of these days. But yeah, any more top 5s or are we going to call it a night? We're at an hour 53, but I did put in a new battery that's good for another probably... another hour or so? Jeez. Top 5 movies from 5. Eddie is killing me, dude. Top 5 movies from 5 genres. Okay, from the horror genre, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. From the rom-coms, Sleepless in Seattle. From the anime, Ghost in the Shell. From the video game adaptation, Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie. And the gangster genre, Goodfellas, easily. Goodfellas. Man, one of these days I need to do like a donation option here so you guys can just download things for me. Chill Rob G. Whoa. Hey now, can I ask something real quick? How come It Chapter 2 sucks so bad? I never watched it because I heard it really sucked. Here's the reason why It Chapter 2 sucked. The first It is such a phenomenally made horror movie that has a lot of standout moments that I think that could be contributed to some of the best in the genre. And It Chapter 2 doesn't know what genre it wants to be. It starts off so strong, but it's so mean spirited with no explanation. And based on the source material alone of the Stephen King book, it's a little silly and ridiculous based on drug induced ideas to adapt to a film that doesn't work well and give justice to the Pennywise character. It turns into this giant, huge metaphysical being that doesn't make sense and it looks ridiculous on screen. That's the problem with It Chapter 2 or the second half of the It book in general. Just in storyline wise, it doesn't work and it's ridiculous. Also, the comedy is too heavy in It Chapter 2 that the horror doesn't feel as good as the first one almost. It Chapter 2 it's just a failure to launch. It just did not stick landing at all in any aspects, which really sucks because the cast was very strong. Top 5 black and white movies. The Lost Weekend. Yeah, hold on. Let's see. The Lost Weekend, Some Like It Hot, Francis Ha, Le Deleuze. One more black and white movie. Godzilla 54. There you go. Top 5 childhood movies. Eddie, I feel like I've done this before, but I'll do it again. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1990. Aristocats. I said I've done it so many times, but it always changes every time. There's 2 there. Garfield the movie. My Neighbor Totoro. And Last Action Hero. There's my top 5 right there for you. Like from your childhood? Yeah, those are all movies I watched during my childhood. That's why I'm so fucked up. Oh, man. Let's see. Top 5 movies to get you laid for Valentine's Day. Let me list them off for you. Casablanca, The Hangover, Knocked Up, Ride Along, and 8 Mile. Foolproof movies to get you laid during Valentine's Day. And if you watch any of those movies with your date, you're not. Let me just tell you that now. Top 5 French movies. Liam Marine Priest, Le Deleuze, Jules and Jim. Excuse me. See, number 4, I put Breathless. Then finally, number 5. Gotta type them in real quick. Let's see. The 400 Blows, probably. Yeah, I put the 400 Blows for French films. Any more top 5s? We're almost at 2 hours. Jeez. And I did put in a new battery to embarrass myself on the internet. Good thing nobody watches this stuff, so don't have to worry about that. We've had a lot of interactions on this tonight. I'm pretty proud of that, actually. I'm scrolling through. Jeez. I'm glad Chris Bowie bounced before it got ugly, though. I can't let him know that I'm bummy on here. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of top 5s. Any gamers in the chat? We could do a top 5 games before I log off. Any gamers? If not, it's okay. Top 5 sports movies could be fun and, you know, in excitement for the Super Bowl. But if you're watching this live stream, you're probably not. Nothing hardcore, Eddie. Fair enough there. You play FIFA? Fucking love FIFA, man. Huge fan of that. Let's see. Try to think of another top 5. I'm kind of trying to do research on how to do like let's plays on my channel. Would that diminish this channel if I did like watch me play FIFA or something like that? I'm kind of doing research on that. The thing that makes your channel different is your energy level enthusiasm. Phil, thank you, my man. We're just honest here. We don't care about ourselves. That's what's the charm of it all. FIFA, Han Solo, you better fuck with FIFA, guy. PS4. Have not played FIFA in a long time. I would have played Madden and NBA 2K back in the day. Ooh, I can't play 2K or Madden anymore. I cannot support those anymore. But FIFA, I'll give my heart and soul to any day of the week. Is the Super Bowl this weekend? Oh, no. Chill, Rob G. The Super Bowl is tomorrow. It is 100% tomorrow. So make sure you watch and root for the Chicago Bears because that's who I support. I'm a movie guy, but I love sports, so I got to talk about sports somewhat a little bit. Oh, man. Make a game channel then. See, I don't know. I don't know if enough people will watch me play fucking FIFA, drummer. That's the problem. Like, I'm going to just be playing it, and you'll watch me playing. I'll just hit my bed and be like, what the fuck, dude? Or I'll be like, wow, congrats, you know? Like, that's what my channel is going to be the whole time. I'm Division 5 out of 10 in fucking FIFA. So I'm run of the mill, if anything. Han Solo, where are you from where they make fun of FIFA? FIFA's goated, guy. What are you talking about? Weekend League. Fucking love it. I didn't do it this weekend, though. Oh, man. It's almost 11:30. You guys are night owls. That's what I respect. Y'all are night owls. Like me. But you guys aren't as drunk as me, though. Cyprus. I forgot. Greeks. But yeah, remember when I said I would do live streams every week? I don't know if I can keep up with weekly. If anything, I'll do live streams when I choose not to put anything up on content-wise each week. And then I'll just do a live stream on Saturday. I'll put my physical and mental body on the line for you all. I hope you were proud of that. Oh, God. It's 7:24 a.m. Oh, God. It's 11:30 at night here. I'm dying. Phil is hardcore. He's on his tablet all day just watching, waiting for things to happen. Oh, man. Top 5 sports movies. Have good memories watching Mighty Ducks with friends. Just watch Kip, finally. Okay, top 5 sports movies. I can do that. He's Got Game. Draft Day. Major League Baseball 3, Back to the Minors. We Are Marshall. And Goal or Glory, the soccer movie. Top 5 sports movies, I would say. Or Whip It. Technically, is a sports movie. I like Whip It. What is the top 5 70s horror movies? Mine is Halloween, The Omen, Exorcist, and Jaws, and Texas. Holy shit, drummer. That's a top 5 hard one right there. Alien, 1979. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Driller Killer. Halloween. Another 1970s horror movie. Ooh. I'm trying to think of 70s horror movies. I think a lot of them are 60s that I want to talk about. I gotta throw another set. The Sentinel's pretty good, so I might throw the Sentinel in there. I can't put Jaws. Oh, The Omen is a 70s movie? Then I put The Omen then. Yeah, okay. I'll put The Omen. I can't put Jaws in there, though. The Exorcist probably used to be, but I can't put it in there anymore. It's not as good as The Omen, I think, at this point. Carrie. Yeah, that's true. Carrie. I'd still say my list so far for 70s horror movies I'd stick with. How come Alien isn't included in 70s horror movies? The movie's flawless. Listen to the killers in the background. Oh man. Okay, we're at 2 hours and 5 minutes, almost at 11:30. I don't know, y'all. I might have to pack this one up. I know I put a new battery in and everything, but I might have to pack this one up. I'm getting pretty tired. I'm hungry too. Trilogy of Horror? Or that little doll text? I haven't seen Trilogy of Horror. I know that has a Kino release though. The Exorcist is better than The Omen. Okay, I think I like The Omen a little bit more, but The Exorcist is pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. Like I saw that one first, and I still love that movie. Oh man. I can't believe I drank a whole thing of wine while live streaming. Has that happened before? Have I done that? Han Solo, you have to wake up at 6 a.m. Oh, don't make me feel bad, guy. Come on now. See, there's 8 of you. We got 10 likes. I think that's the most likes we've ever had on here. The Exorcist is boring? It's a little sus, guy. Can't say it's boring, but also you should watch Rosemary's Baby. That's a good one. But yeah, we're at 2 hours and over 5 minutes long. I'm getting a little tired. The alcohol's hitting kind of hard. I already embarrassed myself fixing the battery. I'll get better at it as live streams continue on. So don't tell Aaron Pin. But if you are watching, I thank you all for you start with a fifth. Thanks, Phil. If you're tuning in still, thank you all for tuning in. Sorry I didn't put anything up this week for content-wise. But yeah, I think I'll be putting up exclusive Godzilla's content just to get you all prepared for King Kong vs. Godzilla. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be signing off. Thank you all for the support and laughing. And yeah, let's keep this train moving. Y'all have a good ass night, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Whoops.